Hey y'all, I'm on here a little bit later than I thought. Um, I meant to get on here a little bit early, my bad. What's up, Tyronda? I'm on my phone because I'm trying to like airdrop myself some pictures because I also want to talk about something else. This thing, hopefully it let me airdrop. Hi Paris, thank you. Thank you, Alexis. If y'all have a TikTok, follow me on TikTok because if y'all want like makeup videos and stuff like that for me, I've been posting a lot of that over on TikTok. And one day I'm just gonna like compile all those videos and just put a video on here. But it's easier to do it on TikTok. That's why I've been doing it over there lately. But I'll bring it over here soon. Hey Mari. Hey Susan. Hey Torrance. How y'all doing? Y'all been watching these specials? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch the last one. Let's just get to it because I'm tired of all these specials. They love to stretch an extra couple of episodes out of us. Hey Monica. You didn't watch it, Tyronda? Yeah, it's like, okay, let's just like what are we doing here? I'm so mad because my thing is not letting me airdrop these pictures to my computer. Hey Brandy. I'm glad you're here early too. We got to talk about these couples. I only watched the matchmaking one. I watched the one with Kevin Frazier last night. I watched the one. So which one is the matchmaking one? I didn't watch the one with Kevin Frazier. I watched the other one. When was it? Okay, there was one last week, and then there was one with Kevin Frazier this week. I didn't feel like watching that one. Yeah, I skipped the whole thing. The show is longer than the movie. Exactly. And then y'all made the special longer than like 2 hours. What are y'all doing? That is crazy. Y'all, I really want to put these pictures up here because I might just have to show y'all on my phone. And I hate to do it like that because I want y'all to see what I found on social media. Now they want to have all these other experts. Exactly. Let me see if I could do one at a time. Man. Wait, if they're on my phone, they should be on my computer, right? I have a Mac and I've had one for years at this point and I still don't understand the cloud. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Because if it was Tuesday, I watched This Is Us, child. Oh, This Is Us came back. I didn't even know This Is Us came back. I gotta watch that. Let me see if it's on here. Nope. Let me send it another way. I'm sorry, y'all. We about to start in a minute. I watched a little matchmaking episode. I'm not really sure about the couple. Yeah, it was good. It was Wednesday. Hey, Jess. I watched half of the matchmaking special. Wasn't impressed. Right. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. All right, y'all, let's just go ahead and get started. Hopefully the pictures will upload by the time we get to that. So let's see. Let me share my screen. As always, you guys, no spoilers. So I'm just gonna look at this article because so we can have some visuals of who this is. Now, he gives me very high maintenance already. Like I watched the so which one is it? Is the matchmaking special? Is that the one that we got to meet the people? I heard the first episode is going to be 3 hours. Oh my goodness, please no. That one guy's 38. So I believe that was the matchmaking special. Let me see what their names are, child. I don't even remember their names. No, I'm not trying to get to him yet. Wait a second. Why they don't have his name right here? Lord, my act. Let me see. This is so janky. I'll try to be a little bit more professional next time, y'all. Do y'all know these people's names? They ain't even got their names right here. Well, anyway, let's just start with these since they got their names. Okay, Jacob and Haley. The kickoff special was 3 hours. Ooh. Okay, Jacob and Haley, 38 and 28. I mean, that's if you don't mind, like 38 and 28. I didn't realize they had that big of an age difference. Have they ever had anyone his age on this show? And also, he's the one that's been married before. They've never had anyone on the show that's been married before, and I believe he's the one that's been married before. If they are 38, I still have time to come on the show. I'm gonna shout you out, Pinky. Hey, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with him being 38 and her being 28, but I don't know, that just kind of shocked me when I first saw it. I didn't expect to see that big of an age difference. That is a jump, and he acts like he is 58. I think the oldest was Henry. Yeah, right. They have that older guy with that girl. The preview makes it look like they're gonna have problems. He isn't the one married before. Okay, he's not the one that got married before. All right. Okay. Child, they look alike. But okay, so we have Jacob 38, Haley 28. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay too much attention to that special, so I'm not real sure. I confused two of them already. So this is gonna be interesting to see how they are with one another with this age difference. Let's see if this age difference actually makes a difference. It might not. That's a huge age gap plus prior marriage. Okay, so he's not the one that got married, that has been married already. I was wrong about that. So want to make that clear. But it's the pilot. Okay, y'all. I promise he looks, I feel like they look alike a little bit, or maybe that I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. So what do y'all think about them though? 10 years is too much for me. I think when you get old, you will be a geriatric nurse. Like when he's I mean, that's a 10-year age difference. Like when he's 60, she'll be 50. I mean, once you get up in age, does it really make that big of a difference? I mean, even though men do tend to go first. So I don't know. He looks like Matt Roloff from Little People Big World. He do kind of look like him. He do kind of look like them. Like Ashley Darby? No, her husband is much older. He's in his 70s. She's in her 30s. I ain't saying she a gold digger. I didn't pay much attention to the vanilla couples. Depends on the maturity level of both of them. That's true. That's true. Because some people, you know, if they're mature enough, they need to be with somebody a little bit older. Because if they get with somebody younger, they're not gonna get what they need. You know what I'm saying? For I don't know anything about these people, so I'll judge physically. I hate his haircut. Yeah. Forget Married at First Sight. Let's talk about those lashes. Where did you get them from? Y'all, I'm about to start selling these soon. If you like my lashes, they'll be available on my website soon. I'll let y'all know. I don't know if chemistry will be there. Age does not factor into long-term health and compatibility. Interesting. The highest I go is 5 years. But she ain't looking for a broke. Right. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Y'all are crazy. I can't even say half the stuff y'all saying. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay. Yeah, I knew Ashley's husband was a little bit older, but I didn't know he was 70s older. I didn't know he was like, could be her grandpa older. All right, y'all, let's move on to the next couple. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because, like I said, I really didn't pay attention. She's an account executive working to overcome trust issues while Jacob is an IT analyst and he wants to have kids soon. Sounds promising. Sounds promising. I hope it works out for them, I guess. But I don't know. He seemed like he's gonna be pressing for children and she has trust issues. It don't seem like that's too promising, but we'll see. This is just my first initial reactions. Hey Jay Antoinette. He do got some money. He do got some money. She hasn't had a relationship in her 20s. Well, maybe she's ready. I don't know. Like sometimes people need to get some things out of their system so they can be ready. But trust issues play into that. She never trusted anybody to get into a relationship. So that could be a little shaky. That ain't it. Divorce. Yeah, let's talk about Chris 27 and Paige 25. Let me scroll down and look at what they do real quick so we can have a full scope. Paige is an accountant trying to break her family's divorce curse. Okay, I do remember that. I remember that when I was watching the special. And he is an entrepreneur and finance manager, Chris. Okay. And he is a preacher's kid. Yep, I remember that too. I'm not gonna say I do not like him, but I have my eye on him. He looks very high maintenance. He looks very high maintenance. And I personally, I don't like all that high maintenance talk right there, because then they high maintenance and they expect you to be on their same level. And while I do like to look cute, as y'all can see, there's times where I don't feel like doing all that, and some of these men be expecting too much. Yeah, he's a former minister. I believe he's a preacher's kid too. Chris and Paige are not a match. Chris is giving me misogynistic and narcissistic. Chris needs to be thrown in the trash. Oh, The trash. He is only here for publicity. It is obvious he is going to be with the pregnancy. Oh yeah, and they also was talking about a honeymoon baby, and I'm like, hold up now, y'all ain't even met each other yet. Talking about a honeymoon baby. Now, it was funny, when Woody and Amani said it because they had such great chemistry. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't that funny because it was like, please do not do that. But saying it before you even meet somebody, like, no, don't do that. And y'all know how this show works. Sometimes y'all are not compatible and you're already talking about a honeymoon baby. Preacher's kids are the wild ones. I can say I guess I'm a preacher's kid. My grandmother who raised me is an assistant preacher at my church. I don't think I went wild, but I do know people that did. So that can be a real assessment. She gave me crazy vibes. He wants a trophy wife. There's nothing even likable about his personality. Well, I was wrong about Woody. That's true. We did prejudge Woody and was wrong. So you never know. He said preaching wasn't lucrative enough. Well, at least he's not trying to be one of these mega pastors and make money off of his flock. Now I can appreciate that. But to say that money wasn't in preaching, that's why you don't want to do it. That's not why you preach. First of all, you need to be called. Clearly, he wasn't called to preach if you're worried about money, if that's what you're worried about, and you don't need to preach. So I'm glad he chose not to. So yeah, I didn't hear him say that preaching wasn't lucrative enough. That did rub me wrong just now. He is consumed with vanity. He also said he wants 7 kids. What? 7? Yeah, he didn't really present any redeeming qualities up front. What's his voice sound like? I forgot what his voice sound like. Everybody keep talking about his voice. I forgot. I wasn't really listening. I hope he doesn't break that girl down. She don't seem like she can get broke down. I'm just saying. She seemed like she, maybe she'll be able to get him in line. I don't know. I agree, Alexis. That is disgusting. Preaching isn't supposed to be about money. Yep, my pastor is a full-time lawyer. You don't have to be full-time. You don't. Exactly. Like my grandmother is full-time, but my uncle, he ran a full construction company while he was a pastor. So you don't have to be a preacher full-time. What women in these days have 7? Exactly. What women these days have 7? Unless you're Kiki Wyatt, who is having 7 kids? Who is having over 3? 4 is a lot. 4 is a lot. 4 is a lot. I think I'm gonna regulate myself to 2. And if I see that if I see that my husband is active and actively participating in helping me, raise these kids, because sometimes men like to opt out, even if they in the household. If he is helping, maybe I might think about 3. But in my mind, I'm stuck on 2 at the most. Oh yeah, no spoilers, y'all. No spoilers. No spoilers. I think they put a few couples together just for the drama. I think they do that every season. This was the one that was talking about he wanted a freak. Oh, him being recently engaged rubbed me the wrong way too. He has too many red flags for them to be putting him with anybody. So it does seem like this is a little bit of a car wreck relationship. I don't agree with, if you've been in a relationship recently, within that year, I wouldn't want to put you in a marriage with somebody. I'm sorry, that would just be a red flag to me. And some people like, oh, you can get over something. I want to make sure. I want to make sure you're over it. Yeah, we're not gonna take any chances. Because sometimes it takes a long time, especially depending on how long y'all were in a relationship to begin with. I'm trying to figure out, dang. I'm trying to figure out why she came on Married at First Sight to break her family divorce curse. A lot of people are into this prosperity gospel nowadays. I personally find it disgusting, but to each his own. That's not what the gospel's about. I totally agree with you. OMG, Kiki Y does have a lot of children. The count is 9, right? Either 9 or 10. I can't remember. I think she popped out another one recently. But to each his own. If that's what she wants to do, I don't have no problem with her having 9, 10, 11 kids. As long as you can take care of them. This will be all drama, period. ATL folks are a mess. Didn't they already do an Atlanta season? Right? He had a long list of red flags. Requests included a freak and submissive. Like, yeah, those are red flags. Like, this isn't the 90s. Like, grow up. It feels like a 90s movie, like one of those ratchet 90s movie. Yeah, I want me a freak and I want them to be submissive to. Like, get out of that mindset. Come on. Yes, they did. Season 4 was Vanessa and Trey. I thought that was their season. And Trey was full of it. Yeah, these exes in prior relationships ain't it for this type of experiment. Right? I'm gonna need for them to fast and pray for their spouse. But what do I know? Spouses are not something I would take a chance with. The wrong one will literally ruin your life. I agree with that. You're very wise, Alexis, to be so young. You're right. It's not something I would go into lightly. Seriously. Let's go ahead and move on, y'all. Let's get off of them. We already putting a red flag on this relationship. We already know. She got a nice shape, though. Let's move on to Vincent and Brianna. For some reason, y'all, I already am rooting for them. Now, they're the only ones where I saw them individually, and then I saw how they, were individually. And I'm like, wow, they do seem like really nice people. I hope they mesh. Now, let me see what they do real quick so we can get a little more information. Vincent is an auto broker and Brianna is an engineer that goes on 3 dates a week. She's trying to find her husband. He hopes that she will embrace his Dominican roots. Okay. Oh, he's Dominican. Is this the first time they ever had anybody Hispanic on the show? No, I think this is the first time they had somebody Black and Hispanic. Because they did have a Hispanic guy, that crazy one. Was he Hispanic? I don't remember. Can y'all tell me? He seemed so genuine. He did. Pastor Cal says superficially, I think they look great together. They do. He seems really nice. He do. He seems like he's looking for love. I hope I'm not wrong. Me too. No, the Miami season had Latinas. You're right. I really like both of them separately, but him at that bachelor party was a little sus. He was a little too close to the stripper. I didn't see that part. Vincent and Brianna seem so kind. I really hope they work out. Me too. I'm rooting for them too. Ryan was Italian. Okay, that was the one that was crazy. With Jessica, I think he was Italian. I like Vincent. He came off nice and sweet. I don't know if Brianna mesh well. I don't know. See, I would have to see them together. But separately, They both seem nice individually. Hopefully they do like mesh. I hope. If not, he seemed like he would be patient with her. But if she going on 3 days a week, she seemed like she's ready for love. What's up, Princess Fula? I didn't know the new season started. Really, they just did the specials. It hasn't officially started. I like to see some Latino. Me too. Me too. Like, I would love to see just more in general, like more diversity, maybe some Asian people, maybe some Native American, Southeast Asian. Like, I mean, y'all can add more diversity, even though I did tell y'all the reason why they probably don't do that is because, you never know, especially if it's a biracial couple. You never know how they family gonna accept them. So I think they be trying to be a little bit cautious of that. But obviously this season they have a biracial couple. So maybe they're starting to do that a little bit more. And get to know their families too and make sure that you're not marrying them off into someone that's gonna have them, some family members that will storm the Capitol. But yeah. Y'all, Woody had that hair fried, dyed, and laid to the side last night. Where was he at last night? Woody and Amani know they be going out, don't they? I follow them on social media. Let's see. I might have to watch this 3-hour torture. Wait, what's going on here? He told the stripper he would be happy if he went home with her. I was like, what? Hold on now. I did not see that. Now, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me already, Vincent. Don't do this to me. I just assumed he was Afro-Latino because I thought he was Black when I first saw him. So phenotypically, he kind of looked like it. I don't know. I don't know how he identified. I don't know. I don't know what are y'all talking about? Are y'all talking about on Instagram? I do be missing it. But I got some tea later. At the end of this live, I do have tea. So stay to the end. Ryan grew up as the only Black kid, so he would probably fit right in with. I didn't watch the kickoff special yet. Okay. I just assumed he was Black until I just read he's Dominican. I should have known it because he did have a little accent. I was half paying attention, y'all. They've spoken about it, and most of the participants don't really want to be in interracial relationships. Don't quote me. I could believe that. I could believe that. I mean, I think it's just like that's just one more barrier to like jump through. Now, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with being in an interracial relationship. Nothing is wrong with that. What I'm saying is just meeting somebody as a stranger and then having to be married to them, and then you bring family into this equation. You just never know where people come from, and that just it adds another layer, especially like in the South. You never know. You never know. His last name is Morales. Okay. I missed a lot, y'all. I wasn't paying attention at all. Clearly. Yeah, he seems to be proud to be Afro-Latina, and clearly he didn't mind having a Black woman, because let's be clear, I think they would make sure whether he wanted a Black woman or not. I don't think they would pair him with a Black woman unless he wanted a Black woman. I would hope they do that kind of due diligence. Oh, they didn't elaborate on Vincent's background because he was an orphan. Oh, I didn't know that. I might have to go back and watch all of this stuff again. Y'all, is this okay? Let me go look at Woody's page because y'all keep on talking about Woody's hair, and I have to know what y'all are talking about. I think they should have an interracial season. That would be so interesting. I would love to see how that would turn out. Woody just needs to go bald. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not that bad, yo. I don't see it on his page. No, no, no. No, Woody. He had a comb over. Can y'all see that? Wait, somebody said a juke joint? He do look like he would be at the juke joint that they had on The Color Purple. Oh, child. Now that was funny. Amani ain't got no control over Woody. Not with what he do with his hair. You could tell Woody do what he want to do. But Amani looks pretty. Amani looks really good. She looks so pretty. I might have to go back and watch this special if they're on it. I love them. Harlem Nights. Yo. Miles and Karen are going to be on Couples Cam. Let me stop. I follow them on here. I subscribe to their channel. Thank you. I don't want to hear nothing Karen got to say. Like, I don't. I mean, I don't. I hate to be like that. I really do, but that is not needed. He should have just finger waved it. Y'all are cracking me up. Y'all are taking me out. Y'all are taking me out. Look, I don't have a honestly, I think they are happy as a couple, Miles and Karen. I do. I can tell that they are, but she's not entertaining. She's not somebody that I would want to watch on TV. There's somebody that I wouldn't mind seeing an update every now and then, like to know that they're doing good. Like that's great. But I don't know. Not feeling it. Not feeling it for her to be on Couples Couch. But Amani and Woody, yes. I would love to see them. Let me go ahead and get through the rest of these couples, y'all. y'all done made me go on a tangent. We could talk about all about the rest of this stuff at the end. Let's get through these next two couples and then we could just talk about whatever, like whatever Married at First Sight. I also want to show y'all something. So what do y'all think about Ryan and Clara? What is Ryan and Clara giving y'all? Let's see, 27, 29. Let me see what they do. Ryan is a project manager ready to start a family, but is flight attendant Clara. So another flight attendant. I'm sorry, that gives me another red flag. And there's no shade to flight attendants. But after Christina, I don't know, child. She's uncomfortable in front of the camera. I won't need Miles and Karen wear down my spirit in 2021. I am screaming. Oh, I think they're happy. She just doesn't have much of a personality. Thank you. It's not even, I don't dislike Karen. It's not even that. It's just, she don't really have, some people have a personality for in person, but on camera it don't translate. And I feel like if you actually got to know Karen, she probably would be like a sweet person and, good to talk to or whatever. But it just doesn't, I don't think she's all the way comfortable being on cameras still to this day, like even on their YouTube channel. His hair is atrocious. Oh, I just want him to cut it. I want him to cut it so bad. He was giving Woody hair. I want him to cut it so bad. Can you please cut it? They always get flight attendants. She doesn't need to be on TV. That girl from before that quit her marriage after the honeymoon was a flight attendant too. That occupation may be a red flag. I'm sorry. It's a red flag for me. It's a red flag for me. On this show, at least. Did Woody perm his hair? I don't know. Ryan describes himself as black. Wait a minute. He describes himself as black, but he is not biracial. But is he not biracial? I don't know. What was he talking about when he said being in an interracial relationship gave him a whole new perspective on race? When she said she doesn't care about race, they can be purple or whatever. I don't know. That's a kind of another red flag to me when people say, well, they could be purple. Okay. I hope you understand the gravity of a black man or black people in America. I hope you're not just saying, just saying that. She looks like the type who will try to roll her neck when she's talking to black people. I hope not. His hair is giving me very much Ma Rainey. Which one? Woody or this guy? Nobody's here for his hair. They could at least put her with the pilot. They would never see each other. I'm getting NFL footballer joints from him, but maybe the next Brandon and Taylor. They're giving me I don't see color vibe. Me too. And look, you have to see color. This is America. Come on. You have to. It's important. you have to know, be aware of your surroundings and stuff like that. Like this, I don't see color. It may not cut it. Nope, they not gonna work. The people in the chat are hilarious. She made it clear she's down with the swirl. I think it's great that she went out to protest, but wanted her to chill a bit. I just look, that's nice, but I really need to see. I need to see more. You know what I'm saying? I need to see more. I can't just take your word for it. Jadena, he kind of do look like an off-brand Jadena a little bit. I can't even lie. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't seem like she truly grasps racism and seems like he really wouldn't care. I hated the way she spoke about protesting. That's why I'm just like, I have to see more. Like I can't just go based off of this. She do seem a little parched. She gives me saying and we're at Coachella vibes. And once again, he looks like a WWE star. His face looks untrustworthy, like a man who would do steroids. Very much Karen and Kevin couple. Don't do my man Jadena. Yeah, I like Jadena, but he low key looks like Jadena, like on the lowest keys. Why she wanted melanated men so much? Sis, chill. Because at the end of the day, you are still privileged, white and privileged. I mean, look, to me, it's just it becomes an eyebrow raiser when that's only what you want. Like, it's one thing to like, I like whoever likes me or whatever, but when your preference start to be one thing, especially a specific race, that becomes questionable, because many times, especially Black people, have been fetishized for body parts, and yeah, because of that. And so it can be, we've seen it in the past, that's why it's questionable. If all this is true, they're made for each other, very fetishy vibes. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to judge them just yet. We'll see. Let me get these. I'm trying to get my little tea together. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got one more couple, don't we? Let's go ahead and do the yeah, fetish. I've seen it time and time again. We've seen it time and time again. I didn't see the brother. I'm gonna have to look at the brother. So let's this is Eric 34 and Virginia 26. Ooh, that's another pretty big age gap. And this is the one who's been married before. And never done this before. Let's see. He's a divorced pilot wanting to find love, and she's an account coordinator from Virginia. Oh, is her name Virginia? I forgot that quick. Oh, her name is Virginia. Okay, so what do y'all think about them? How do you think they're gonna pan out? Virginia is gonna run from Eric the pilot, the divorcee. Low-key Linda vibes. I don't think they will make it. He is too rigid. Hey, Kelsey. I don't know. Like, I don't think being a divorcee is necessarily a red flag, because, at least you could probably have learned from your mistakes that you made in your first marriage. But pairing them with a person who's never been married, it's like, I don't know. He seems like a nice guy, but these age gaps concern me. Me too. She was a party girl. IDK if she's ready to settle down. Yeah. She was a party girl. She was the one that was a party girl. Okay. He looked like his hands sweat. Have we talked about Clara and Ryan? Yeah, I believe, I can't remember nobody's name right now. We talked about, this is the last couple, so we've talked about everybody else except for this couple. They look cute, but Virginia looks like there is something up with her. He is never going to be at home, which is what played into his divorce, and that is why they should pair him with the flight attendant. I think the show did her dirty on the promotional pic. Her man gets a coin, old money, they're staying married. He seems like a good guy who needs love. He do seem like he's nice enough, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, the age difference is a little bit throwing me off, and the fact that he was married before and she was a party girl. That's kind of like, is she ready to settle down though? Let's see. Girl's a little fetish for me, and him trying to clear up. I have dated most girly white girls and few non-white. And then he said his type was what's that woman from New Girl? He likes quirky girls like Zoe Deschanel. I heard that too. Yes, camp counselor for sure. She's a partier, and he gets very much nerd. Not saying that to be negative, but you're right. Opposites don't always attract, but you never know. She might like the fact that he's more settled. She might want to settle down. I don't know. Yep, he did say his type was Zoe Deschanel. Fake Jadena. One of these girls is only 24, right? I think that's too young. I believe so. Okay, y'all. We had these last 45 minutes. I mean, we've been on here for 45 minutes. Please leave a like while you're here. And I want to talk about this stuff that I found on Brandon page before I go. We'll get more into Jadena as the season goes on, because I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about. Okay, let me unshare my screen real quick. Share this one. It's kind of old because I wanted to do this last week, but I got a little busy. But I just want to show y'all. I randomly came across this on Brandon. Brandon from season 10? Yeah, because I believe it was 2 seasons ago. Brandon from Brandon and Taylor. Okay, Brandon posted this on his Instagram story, right? Yeah, I heard Jasmine had her baby. I did. Okay, so he posted this on his Instagram story, and it says, "No, don't do it, Brandon. Someone please intervene." And this is Katie, who just got engaged. Katie is from his same season that was married to Derek, if you will remember. And you know, she kind of did Derek a little dirty. So he wrote this. He put this on his story. And he was saying no, basically trying to stop this man from marrying Katie. Y'all talk about my boy Brandon. I still rock with him, even though he's crazy. He's a little off. So I thought this was hilarious, and it made me want to look at his page, because I haven't really looked at his page really too much, but I saw that he finally got his divorce. And he said, when the judge tells you that you are the first person since 1922 to walk into an Anne Arundel County courtroom, a married man, and walk out a single man. Siri dropped Moneybag Yo Relentless one time for the people in the back. And then let me just read the hashtags, because that was the one that was funny to me. He said, someone said I couldn't do what? What happens in the dark always comes to light. First step towards vindication. Her fake life got me an annulment. Nanny nanny boo boo, you know the rest. She's free to go. She's free to go eat, pray, and find herself in Mexico with Mindy. I was like, he is bitter he's for real bitter about this whole situation with Taylor, like for real. Like I know it's at least been a year. This man is still mad. Him and Michael had the same lawyer. Child. Now, Katie was awful. Okay, I'm not trying to defend Katie. I just thought it was hilarious that he put that on his story. It said Michael and Brandon could use this to prove their annulments, and both of them liked that comment. And so that's what he posted on his page. Exactly. Why did he even bring Mindy into it? Mindy sitting over there like, see, how did I get brought into this? He do need some therapy. Taylor has him locked up. I would be hot at that girl too. He got away from her. I believe Taylor when she says he was provoking her in the bar. I could believe that, but I could also believe she was provoking him a little bit too. I think they push each other's buttons on purpose. I do. I think both of them have a little bit of issues. Mindy caught a stray bullet. She did. Mindy was just collateral damage. He must be friends with Zach. He gotta be. He gotta be. Were they on the same season? Yeah, because Zach had went out with Katie. Yeah. Mindy didn't do nothing. Thank you. What did Mindy do wrong? Mindy didn't do nothing wrong in this situation. I do want Mindy to just learn how to be with herself and love herself before she move on. Because I heard she was in another relationship that didn't work out. That's why she went to Mexico. So hopefully she's learning to love herself. Taylor was not that bad. If she got a good or decent match, it would have worked. I don't know. Taylor was a little off herself. I don't know. She was a little bit. I think they matched crazy for crazy a little bit with that one. She's good at playing. She's good at gaslighting and playing the victim. She just ended up finding someone that was a little bit that she met her match with him. Taylor was there for publicity, that as well. And so let me show you this other thing he said. So this was him pawning his ring. This is him pawning his ring. He said, "What y'all think I should do with this wedding ring? I'm really convinced I should turn it into a single white gold tooth to symbolize my emancipation from TV slavery." Wait, this man is crazy. He said, "Divorce season is upon us. She's got to go. Back to the gram she goes. Brandon is back. Time to find my dream girl. Learn from my mistakes." I can't even lie. This stuff is funny. It's funny, but he crazy, but it's funny. Okay. And then he said, now he's airing her out. Now he wants to air her out. He said, who wants to play a game of truth or air them out today? And I don't know what he meant by this. I don't know why he posted this. I don't know if he's trying to say she's not truly a data assistant at Johns Hopkins. I don't know what he's trying to say by this. But he was trying to air her out. And this is one of the things he said was airing her out. He said, "What would you do if your new bride showed up to your wedding day with all her personal belongings in trash bags? We stayed in this place for one night. All of my stuff." He said, "All of my wife's stuff." And then he put down here, "My one bag." He is so rude. But this would have been interesting to know on the show that all of her stuff was in like trash bags. It's like, well, were you on some Christina type stuff and didn't have nowhere to stay? I don't know. Where are his friends to take his phone? I know he's coming off bitter and thirsty. Exactly. Something is not right with her, low key. I'm telling you, both of them are a little bit off. Brandon has dry humor. He does. I can't even lie. It's funny. It is funny, but it's just like the fact that like he's doing this. Like, how y'all are not even together anymore? Why are you still doing this? Y'all talk about her wig. I don't believe him at all. Hey, I don't know why he would have a reason to lie about this at this point, but then again, he really seems like he has a vendetta against this girl. Nah, because if it was reversed, we'd be cheering her on to expose him. That's true too, L. You right about that. You right. You right. Look, I just think it's funny either way this man is online doing all of this, even after he's divorced from this woman. I'm ready for the producers to pick real couples. There is no way the expensive background checks didn't find out that these people weren't right prior. I could have helped her choose better wigs for sure. And you're right, we can do better with the choices. It makes sense and match the texture of the leave out. Thank you. Girl, let me tell y'all something. If y'all want to learn how to do wigs, get on TikTok. Them little girls know how to do wigs. They know how to lay them. They know how to make them look real. They know how to take synthetic wigs and make them look real. I have learned so much. I cannot wait until these come down because I can't wait to slap a wig on my head because I'm ready. I'm ready to try my skills. But yeah, you can at least you can even get a synthetic wig and make that look good. I think she didn't have her hair braided down underneath. That's why it was sitting up so high. And the wig itself probably wasn't the best, but I think underneath matters. It really does. Taylor was only picked because she was pretty. I could see that. Where's the man in his life because he's acting like he hanging out with Michael. Him and Michael are friends. So they need to put him on the challenge so he can get his anger out. If you're gonna be on national TV, you have to have your stuff together. True. I think Brandon did like her at one point because his feelings got hurt. I do. Now that's one thing I agree with. I think he really did invest his feelings in her at one point, and she betrayed him in his mind or in general in their relationship. And this is why he is feeling so hurt. Y'all talking about all of her red flags. Yeah, they need to do psych evaluations too because I don't know how Brandon and Michael made it to the next level. Remember, he was supposed to be matched with someone else and they dropped out. And I don't agree with that. I think if someone drops out, y'all just need to either have 4 couples of that season or get 2 people that do match well. He's heard her wigs were. Oh, I can't wait to slap it on, girl. I can't wait to slap a wig on. I am natural and I only choose hair that blends. She has a lot of hair. Now, if you're going to do leave out, it has to match. The color and the texture has to match. That's why I don't do leave out. I don't even do leave out. I don't even play that game because it's hard to match my hair color and especially with the texture. So I'm going to do a full-on wig. That girl dropped him beforehand. Was delivered. Where's Michael at? Did he find a lover yet? No, but he be acting up on his Instagram too. Let me see. He be thinking he is so fine. What is his name? He have an odd name on here. I can't never remember his name. Here he go. He must have changed it. That's Michael. Oh, the taco meat out. Oh, I guess he took the black DeBarge out of or the dark skinned DeBarge. What was he calling himself? It looked like she threw it out in the air and caught it on her head. I am through. I am through. That yoga class. He said he have on this shirt. At least I won't have to answer why I'm single this year. He got on my nerves with all them lies he told. There is a psychologist on YouTube that did a whole series on their season. It's interesting. I might watch it. That's interesting. What is the name of the channel? Because I would like to see that. Y'all are crazy. Psychology in Seattle. Okay, let me look that up. Okay. Okay, I see it. I'm gonna watch this because that's interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this actually. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. It's been an hour. If you've been in here and you enjoyed this live, make sure you leave a like. Even if you didn't, go ahead and leave a like too. I will be going live next week. Starting next week, I'll be going live every Friday for Married at First Sight, and I'll be posting a review. I'll try to get a review out at least by that Thursday. So y'all know how the schedule goes. If you've been here before, if you're new, that's how things go. And girl, you need to watch This Is Us. Okay, I'm watching it. Trust me, I'm going to watch it. I didn't even know it came out, but I'm going to watch it. And yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this live. I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys, and I'm so excited for this season. Ready to Love finale tomorrow. I can't wait for that too. I'm not too excited, but I'm just ready to get to the reunion. Honestly, I'll be doing a live. I'll be doing a live Saturday for that. Don't forget to watch Married at First Sight kickoff. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. All right, you guys, love you, and I'll see you later. Good night. Here we go again. Don't want to let me out of here.